Shit, I'm about to lock myself out the house. Oh my God. Can't do that. I think I'm the only one here. Alright, so we outside. I decided to make some quick videos, show you what all I'm growing and whatnot. You know, my fruit trees, my garden, my herb, all the stuff that gets me off, you feel me? Get me healthy. So I'm gonna take my face off of here and turn this camera around if I can figure out how to do that. All right, so the first one up is a plant that a lot of people may not have seen, and it's something that I ended up actually buying on eBay. I'm an avid eBay shopper. I get my whole life off of that website. It's great. Yeah, but my baby right here, this is my Ginkgo tree. Now, right now, we are in September in Virginia. And I probably should have put her in the ground. She just so small, I don't want to put her in the ground right now and, you know, she get ran over by the lawnmower or something. You know, so, but I'm going to put her in the ground sometime soon. Medicinal tree, good for dementia. That's why I bought her. And she's very pretty. Like, the leaves turn yellow in the fall, and like, I'm telling you, the whole ground will be yellow. It's really cool from what I've seen. Haven't seen it in the flesh yet. Okay, so my bathroom is a complete mess right now. I know y'all judging me, but I wanted to make a quick video about herbs, about naturally growing herbs. Some people might call them weeds, but to the experienced and to the wise, you know, we know what's medicinal and what's not. So, starting in this first pile of leaves, this is what we call wild lettuce, nicknamed opium lettuce. And this is a very, very powerful pain medicine, a natural pain medicine. You can put it in a tea, or you can use this herb grinder right here, which I absolutely love. This thing is fucking beautiful. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. Yeah, you can put it in an herb grinder and grind it up and roll it up and smoke it. But yeah, opium lettuce, wild lettuce, you can Google that and it'll come up. Here is my favorite wild herb, mugwort. Now this one is a weed. It's probably growing in your yard. I got it out of my yard and I didn't plant it. Yeah, really nice smell. It's a nice, you know, it's a kind of a weird smell, but it's a nice one. This stuff here, it induces vivid dreams and promotes mental clarity. That's kind of what I use it for. And it's mildly psychoactive, which means it's kind of, you know, it gives you a little high. Not really, you know, not really gonna affect your day like that. You could smoke this and go to work, but crazy, right? Now, picking up from earlier, when we were talking about the medicinal herbs, I just want to give you an example and show you like how they grow in the wild. So all of this is volunteer stuff. I didn't grow any of this. This is just a big ass patch of weeds growing behind a shed, right? But it just so happens that the particular weed in question is a medicinal herb, which is called mugwort. And this is how you identify mugwort. Because there's a couple other weeds that look just like mugwort. Like ragweed, and you definitely don't want to be smoking ragweed or making teas out of the ragweed, you feel me? So yeah, so this is mugwort right here. It smells really nice. I love the smell of her. But how you can tell mugwort and be absolutely sure it's mugwort is if you flip it upside down and look at the underside of the leaf. It kind of give you that sage feel, like it's green on top and then it's like white underneath. That's a dead giveaway that you found some mugwort. Now the ragweed leaves would look very similar to these, but when you flip them upside down, it's gonna be green. So if you see the white sage-like leaf, you know this is mugwort. And this, you should take home and dry it. Put it in your tea or something, right? And all this big stuff is mugwort as well. It's like, it's in flowering. So we would not harvest this at this stage. It's too late to harvest all this, right? So this is, I mean, and it's so interesting, man. It's like God gave us all that we needed to survive. You know what I'm saying? All the medicine in the world is right beneath our feet and right underneath our noses. That's the irony in the whole thing, right? All of this is medicine. It's all the new mugwort growing. It grows on disturbed lands. And it grows, I mean, once it's there, it's there. It's gonna keep, you can cut it, lawnmower, whatever, it's gonna come back. They almost got me. It almost got me, y'all. I walked into a big ass spider web. And I almost lost my shit, man. It's still shit. What is that? Oh my God, get off of me. I took off, I lost a shoe and everything. All right, so really quickly, I want to talk about this plant because this is a very healthy medicinal weed, we'll say. So we have the burdock plant, right? And what you may know about this is you may have heard of burdock root. So the burdock, you might hear Dr. Sabi talk about this, or, you know, real like herbalists and whatnot. You'll see talking about this plant. But yeah, burdock root, man, it's a weed. It's probably growing in your yard. Harvest it, pull it up, use those weeds. I can't tell you how to use them, but that's what the plant looks like, burdock. And then look what we find. A massive patch of burdock. And right below the burdock, we have what is called a beefsteak mint, beefsteak plant. I also got some of that grinded up and crushed up, put that in tea. That's also a medicinal herb. Just a mint that grows wild on its own. It grows everywhere too, like takes over. So yeah, big patches of weeds and whatnot. Look at this burdock, oh my goodness. Something tried to get me. Look at this burdock, huge. Probably a nice root on that, really nice root on that. But yeah, these things grow everywhere. Big old patch of it right there. Yeah, man, so what we looking for is some wild opium lettuce, because I really want to show y'all that, like how it grows out in nature. So if we can find some, you know, I'm gonna hold you down. If not, we just gonna see what else is out here. It's my first time walking this trail in a little while. You know, I've been scared of that corn, like this shit just, it's really kind of scary back here, right? And you alone and shit. It's just you, the corn, and whatever the fuck is inside of that corn. You feel me? Or whatever's inside of these trees. I done found snakes and deer, and foxes, rabbits, all type of shit, right? Now we not in Africa, ain't no crazy jungles or nothing like that. No jungle cats. At least I hope not. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of cherry trees grow wild out here. You'll see a lot of cherry trees. Now the birds usually get all the cherries before we can get to them. But wow, what is that? Hell. Sometimes you just gotta bark when you hear a noise, cause it might be an animal growling at you. You gotta let them know you ain't scared of their ass. You just walk. You gotta let them know who the boss is around this bitch. All right, so I found the wild lettuce here last year. I think I see it. I don't know if I can show you it how it is right now though. Yeah, I'm gonna try to find a better one. I think that's it. I can't even. It's a barbed wire fence over here. I have to reach over to get to it. But nonetheless, I got that shit last year. And if I see her, I gotta get her. I'm gonna get some better tools to hold this phone too, cause my arm about to break. God damn. How y'all be doing this vlog stuff? This is crazy. Wow, it's looking real jungle-ish. It's looking real jungle-ish out here. Let me turn my camera around. Just to give y'all what I'm seeing. Right.
Just so you know, I ain't just walking through some random ass woods, even though, I mean, technically, some random ass woods. Cornfield. This corn is not for human consumption. I'm put that out there. This is a cornmeal to feed like pigs and shit like that. Which is very unfortunate for us, because like, we be eating good as hell if this is for us. But you know, all the health woke people say the corn ain't real, you ain't supposed to eat it. So, you know, I don't know, man. When in doubt, that shit came out the earth, ain't gonna kill you. That's what I say. It came out the earth. And that's what we're talking about. I can't even say mushrooms though, because you know, on the internet, it'll tell you that mushrooms, or if you eat a mushroom like this, it'll kill you. Maybe that is true. I don't know. I haven't ate all mushrooms, so we don't know. But nonetheless, I would trust something growing out of the earth before I trust eating an animal, you know what I'm saying? It took me 30 years to like develop that mindset. It's a long fucking time. Yeah, nice. Smell like weed back here though. Let me find a weed plant. It's gonna be mine. No, that ain't weed. That's something else I'm smelling. Don't smell half bad though. All right, but I'm gonna cut though, and then if I find some wild lettuce, we'll pick it up. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna cut because I need to show you this. Here we go with the ragweed. Okay. Now this is the one that looks similar to the mugwort, right? Now how I pointed out the mugwort was white underneath. This is green on both sides. But it is very easily mistaken for the mugwort. And this is like an allergen. So you definitely do not want to be consuming this, because you know, if you got allergies or something, you know, this shit might fuck with you. But yeah, as you can see, it looks very similar to the mugwort. Very, very similar. But we would just flip it upside down if we unsure, and we'll see. And it look kind of grayish, but yeah, it's still green though. With a side-by-side comparison, you can really tell. Gotta have your animal traps out here for, I don't know what this is necessarily for, but if you're out in the woods and you see shit like this, just know you are not alone. You are not alone. An even bigger trap than the last one. I ain't saying you should be scared when you see a trap like this, but it's something out here. That's what we gonna say. It's something out here. I don't know when they cut this fence open, but we now are at a different cornfield, right? We got cornfields on cornfields. I'm in between them hoes. Hoping they don't get shot back here. This ain't our shit. It's somebody else's field right here. I'm going back to mine because there ain't no telling. I don't know what kind of animals y'all got back there, and I'm not trying to find out. And this is a, what is this? This is another pecan tree right here. And that's what I'm saying, man. It's too much going on out here. You feel me? Another pecan. And that's what I'm saying. Don't say nothing if y'all see me on the side of the road chopping all pecans. Don't say nothing, all right? Just know I ain't worked too hard to get these pecans. I'm trying to make a quick buck. Ain't we all? Yeah. Still didn't find our wild lettuce, but it's cool. Oh, I want to show you this though. We got a tractor coming. Like, we really in the field for real. You hear me? Like, when I tell you that we really in the field, we really in the field. It's a beautiful forecast day too, man. Sun ain't out. Normally I'm looking forward, but you know, this is a day in the life. It's just a day in the life. And we made it all the way around the cornfield. And so we actually measured it out with them little, you know, step counters on the smart watches and whatnot. So if I was to go all the way around the field and then double back, that's a mile. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's nothing to get some good exercise out here, right? It's some real natural core workouts, right? We jogging on the dirt. We jogging on the grass if we jogging, right? Most of the time we walking. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Dick Gregory. But, you know, we keep it real natural here. And that's a mile. So I just walked a half a mile looking for herbs, scavenging, whatnot. Really just to show y'all, I'm not really looking for nothing for myself. I already harvested. I got stuff, herbs and leaves and whatnot from last year that I still ain't touched yet. So this year, I really didn't do too much harvesting just because I didn't need to. What I need to do is be start consuming my shit, you know what I'm saying? That way, I can go get some more and I can give y'all some more insight on what this stuff do and how it affect the body and whatnot. Cause that's really what it's about, man. You know, you see I got scars and shit, so I'm on for the natural herbs and the natural medicines. I've been raised in the hospital, you know what I'm saying? From 3 years old up, like I lived in hospitals. So I just know that's somewhere I'm not going back to. Like, it's just a place that I refuse to go back to. Not happening. And yeah, man, so, you know, we gotta find alternative medicines and really take charge of our own health instead of going to the man, right? Or to a corporation, a commercial company or something like that and getting their drugs that they passing off as medicines, right? And they don't lie to you, man. When you go to Rite Aid, you see how it's spelled. It's not spelled the right way. So, you know, you gotta know when a ritual is being played on you and when it's not. God ain't placing no rituals on us, right? You know what I'm saying? God give us all the vegetation and all the green shit that we need. And this is our food. This is our food. You know? Our blood is green on the inside. And we should put green in our bodies. You know? I'm not here to be like no advocate for veganism or nothing like that. Even though I recently did stop eating meat. I don't really consider myself a vegan, vegetarian, if anything. But you know, I just do what my body tell me to do. You know, I listen to my body, not the doctor. I'm done listening to doctors, right? When you listen to doctors, you end up like me. You end up with motherfucking scars like this, like this. You end up, when you listen to the doctor, you end up like me. You end up with scars on your feet. You know what I'm saying? When you out here listening to doctors, you end up with 2 scars on each foot. That's what happens. So yeah, I don't listen to them niggas no more. You know, I listen to God by way of my body. You know, I eat some chicken and then I sit back and I see what my body say. And my body say, we need to take a nap. And that's when I know, okay, I don't need to be eating this chicken. I need to put the chicken down, right? And I knew I needed to put the chicken down for years. I mean, we could say a decade even. But it's, you know what I'm saying? They got us hooked like drugs. It's a drug, bro. You can't just stop doing what you've been doing your whole life. You know, it's not easy. It's not an easy task, right? It starts in the mind first. Everything happens in the mind first, right? In the conception, right? In the head. And so I finally built up that courage, built up that knowledge, you know, built up that willpower to finally say enough is enough. And I gotta say, man, my body has rewarded me tremendously for taking meat out of my diet. Like, my body has, like, yo, it's jumping for joy on the inside. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not here to tell nobody, you know what I'm saying, stop eating this or that. But God damn. My body feel good, man. I don't even get sleepy no more. You know, before I stopped eating meat, I was on Adderall, you know, just to get enough energy to make it through the day, right? And it will work. I mean, it will work to perfection. The Adderall was the best drug. I mean, it was the best thing in the world to me. I must say, it was the best thing in the world to me. It would give me, I would feel it instantly. I would take the Addy, and I wouldn't even take the whole thing. I would just take like, I would split it up into 4s. Or maybe split it in 3s, you know, whatever. And I would feel it instantly. All the mental fog, all that mental haze, it would go away instantly. It would just, vamoose. All my tiredness and all that whatnot will go away. Put this damn trash can back up. And then I cut meat out of my diet, right? And I just, you know, I took an Adderall one day. I really didn't need it because when you don't eat meat, like your energy level will be good. Mood was good, everything. But I took it, you know, I just wanted to see how it would affect me on this new diet. Man, I took that Adderall. I didn't feel shit. You hear me? I didn't feel it at all. And I've been taking it for a while, so I know exactly how it feels when the feeling starts to come on, how long it lasts. I had pretty much gauged it out. Like, I knew how it works. I was 3 days in to not eating meat. Ate that, took that Addy, bro. I didn't feel anything whatsoever. And I'm like, damn, I was really blown away by this. You know, I was really blown away. And normally, when I was on the meat-based diet, I would eat that. I mean, I keep saying eat. I would take the Addy, and what was I about to say? Damn, I done forgot what I was gonna say. What? Oh, I know what I was gonna say. So when I would take the Addy on that meat diet, it was like, it would only be good, right? It would only be beneficial. I would only feel the positive effects of this drug, right? And I would say that to myself like, wow, there's no side effects to this. It's no nothing. And then I went meatless and I did it and I only felt the bad from the Adderall. Like I only felt the bad stuff, the dehydration, the shakiness, uneasiness, whatever you want to call it. But like, it was only the bad stuff. It was a complete night and day like switch. I mean, it was crazy. It was utterly crazy. And so now I just know, like, I still got a rack of Addies and I ain't even taking them no more just because, well, shit, they make me feel bad now. They used to make me feel good. A week later, yeah, I can't take this shit no more. This ain't it. But yeah, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. You know, I hope y'all rocking with me. You know, if y'all rock with it, I'll make some more. We'll keep it going. There's always more herbs to find, you feel me? It's always a lot more. It is way more than we can handle on our own. You know, this shit been here before us, and it'll be here after us. And on that note, peace.